It's a cold, rainy day in Sheffield, and I'm walking with the Word, but I have some really exciting news. This morning, I discovered that me and my wife are going to be going down to London tomorrow to meet Grylls and go on the One Show. So if you're interested in watching us on the One Show and hearing more about our shipwreck adventures, tune in, BBC One, tomorrow, Thursday at 7 p.m. But I also have a job interview in the morning, and I keep going between feeling really excited about these things and feeling really scared. It's honestly really, really nerve-wracking. And it makes you think of fear as a concept, because fear is something that comes up again and again and again in the Bible. Think about Joshua, who stepped in to lead the whole Israelite nation after Moses. And God said to him, "Do not fear, Joshua. Don't be afraid. Don't be timid." Think about Jesus' disciples. Jesus said, "Don't fear." He called them to boldness. He called them to confidence. Or think about Paul, the apostle and church leader, who went through so many tribulations and suffering in his own life, yet he says, "Do not fear." You do not have the spirit of slavery to fear. But fear is something that we all understand. It's something we can all relate to. We all experience fear in different ways, in different situations. And I even think there are different types of fear as well. So how do we deal with it? Is fear a bad thing? Well, the first thing to say with fear is it's a biological reaction. If you realize that your life is at risk or something threatening is coming, fear invokes certain hormones and certain physiological responses which enable you to respond to the threat more effectively. For example, if I was stood in that road at the moment and I saw a car coming, my pulse would race, adrenaline would be pumping around my body, and I'd be ready to move quickly. And fear in that sense isn't a bad thing, it's a natural response. But I believe the reason that it keeps coming up again and again in the Bible is that we can so easily become controlled by fear. We can become slaves to fear. So feeling fear or experiencing fear isn't innately wrong. There's nothing intrinsically sinful about feeling fear. It's very natural, but it's being controlled by it. If I let fear control me and stop me, I won't perform as well as I can do or should do in the interview. If I let fear overcome me tomorrow on the BBC show, you'll probably have quite a laugh watching me, but I won't be able to speak as well and as clearly as I should do. So this is where I think the Bible brings a really helpful challenge over fear. I think the lesson that I take from the Bible is not don't experience fear, because you can't help it. It's don't be ruled by fear. Don't let fear control you.